I would say like right now, like 75% to 25 that they win, but there's 25%. I'm taking those chances versus LPL first seed. If I think like this, I'm taking those chances all the time.
Today was the last day of week 1 at Worlds 2025, and I'm in the presence of Trymbi, support of VKS, and apparently in Brazil they call you, wait, let me double check, they call you Mr. Incredible apparently?
Incredible,
Yeah, so Mr. Incredible, how does it feel to be able to take that win today against PSG?
Yeah, definitely. I felt a bit incredible with some of the plays we did as a team. Was really nice, and yeah, I was happy to lead the team in a sense, and the fact that we were like going into this with like a lot of faith. Like I think after game 2, I was like a bit skeptic of some of the things we were doing, just because of the fact that I felt like the game 2 was 1-2, but it just it felt very hard. But I think, yeah, probably when I look at it back, it was just some really unlucky fights, I think, and just some of the problems that we have still, that we still need to like try to touch upon. And it's not easy, but I'm happy with the way, definitely, yeah.
Do you feel like the team has been scaling well? Because obviously, I mean, I know like Chris was kind of vocal about it on Twitter, how he felt like he didn't prepare the scrims correctly and stuff. Like he felt like maybe the way you guys were practicing was not like the correct way to adapt to international teams and everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it briefly at some point this week, but I think the way we prepared even before coming here was just bad. I think, like, we ended LTA conference, right? We were just tired, and we took some couple days off, and then, right, since we took the days off, right, we were coming out of a break, and then we didn't have really much good scrims. We played against like mixes. I tried to play the in-houses in Brazil. I'll be honest, like, I really like the players, and they're like so cool, but it's not much competitive. So flame to them too. I have to flame them a little bit for like some of the things, but it was fun, of course. But yeah, we were coming towards, and I was not feeling prepared much. And of course, after all the travel and everything, just felt like we have the like in total maybe like a week of break from league, which is so much when you come to Worlds and you have like 5-6 days to prepare, or like even 4, I think, for us at the time. So I think we failed a lot. I think like the way we prepared things, we failed, and I think that was like the main reason as to why we looked so shaky. And I still can't say that we're not gonna look shaky, right? But we're trying our best to like get back to where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, because I mean, for example, like that TSW loss, right? That felt very uncharacteristic, I feel, and I mean, I don't know how much of like the cancel flights and everything like impacted it as well. Like, but do you feel like you're back on a better level now as well, and that's like this wasn't the real VKS back then?
Yeah, definitely. The 2 games that we played lately, like outside of the series we just played, it was just not us, and we were like really tired with some things. Like I think the mistakes have been like crumbling up, and there's been same things going on, and it just felt bad that we couldn't really fix it. And I think it was because people are just not, we're just not there. Like all the, I mean, you can say all you want, right? There's excuses, but the jet lag coming in with like us not playing, it's already so much, and then we play against the world's teams. There are just some of them are just so good, and you wanna be like there, but you're like so way lower. I think right now we're climbing up. Okay, we're climbing slowly but surely.
And I mean, speaking of all the very strong world teams, well, you have BLG ahead of you, so that's gonna be a pretty tough matchup, right?
Definitely, it's LPL first seed, and you can't underestimate these guys. But at the same time, right? You look at some of those games. 100 Thieves took a game, right? They did. G2 played actually, right? They were still losing. It was similar to 100 Thief game actually, right? And then at some point they just win a game. So maybe for us, I mean, maybe our early game, even though I personally find them nice nowadays, right? I think we've been always the guys to play early game and try to do as much as possible. Versus BLG might be hard, right? But if we get into behind and get into disadvantages, maybe still we can win like all those teams. So I really hope we can like look for something in there, cause BLG seems to not be like fixing the issues that they have, right?
Yeah.
It's so little time. Every team has so little time. Some of the mistakes, even though they're obvious or like making your game actually like losable, it's not easy to fix them in like such a short period. So I hope we can try to get the point in that, like try to pick this up and fight with it.
No delusion, no copium. What are your chances?
Chances. I think it depends on multiple things. If our scrim, we'll get like scrims that we play well and
If
actually
you had
like
to give
the
like a
confidence
percentage or
comes
something.
up. I mean, I looked at the PLG games, and some of the things they were doing were like they didn't do much. I think the players are insane, right?
Yeah.
So,
They
or
just
you
have
just from the
playing
player
ability.
perspective, I have to give them like 70%. Just they're so good. And I'm not saying like even for my matchup, right? I'm experienced. I'm playing against On. I think he's insane.
Yeah.
So already trying to match with him, it's gonna be hard, right? I know for a fact. I find myself good,
Yeah.
but he's good too. So I would say like right now, like 75% to 25 that they win. But
Yeah.
there's 25%. I'm taking those chances versus LPL first seed. If I think like this, I'm taking those chances
Yeah.
all the time.
To me, like the way you're speaking, it almost sounds like a shocks monologue. Like you're kind of jinxing them.
For sure. I mean, you have to grab everything you can in order to get some wins off. And if we win against them, honestly, like probably it's gonna be one of the better performances from Brazil, right? So I would be happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking of the performances of Brazil, I know like the fans at this point are anxious. They're really
Yeah.
waiting for finally some good performances. Today, it's the first step, right? Do you feel like we are reaching a point where Brazil could finally be able to step up to the international stage, despite knowing what's going to happen next year as well, right? Because CBLOL is going to be coming back and they're going to be splitting it again, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of changes competitively speaking.
Yeah, I mean, I think, of course, us coming into this tournament and knowing everything that will happen, like some of the things that we knew will happen, like at the end of the day, you wish to think, you're gonna get out and go top 8, but you can't have such expectations like that. This will happen, right? It's gonna be so hard. And coming here, I want to be top 8, right? Because something I only did once, and Rogue back in the day, even though we were the best Western team at the time, we were not that good. So I know this is possible, but it's so unbelievably hard that it's hard to be like, if we go now like 1-3 or like 2-2-3. I think it's a good thing already, right? And sure, I'm really sad with some of the games we had previously, right? Like, I think some of those games were more winnable, or like we should have shown better, so we could learn more. But that's the way it is. And yeah, I just wanna try and win. If we win, I'm gonna be happy, and I'll try to fight to get to top 8, right? But if we don't, I'll just be mad on myself for the things that happened and the things I could have fixed, right? And that's really nothing more to it.
I just wanted to ask you as well,
Yeah.
because now, in any case, your Worlds run is quite on the way already.
Yeah.
The tournament could be over next week, it could be over
Yeah.
in a few more weeks from
Yeah.
now as well. What will you be taking as like the one lesson from this year and also this run at Worlds? And are you satisfied with how far you've gotten so far?
Uh, wouldn't say satisfied. I think one thing I'll for sure take, since something that helps me right now too, like the piece of advice or like the feeling is that, yeah, at the end of the day, things are tiring. We're like all of the players like have been putting so much work throughout all the teams to be here and compete. You have to enjoy a little bit of what we're doing, and I think my thing was like I always like tried to find something out of the league if things were not like ideal, right? And I think this time I truly didn't understand like how I forgot the word, but like how precious it is to be like in this position that we're in right now, right? We're in China, we get to like play League of Legends, and we get to be on the world stage for this. It's already so amazing. Like, things are gonna be bad, right? We're not gonna be the favorites, which is normal completely. We're like, there's so many factors that just showcase that we're behind, but yeah, that doesn't matter. We get to be here. We are the first seed from LTA South that took a game from Flykos that I believe are like the best Western team still a bit. I should be happy, and I'm not most of the times because I want to be better. But yeah, I try to. I think one thing is like I try to like enjoy it a bit more than I normally do, because I didn't enjoy much last days, and I think today showed me a lot, and my teammates helped me a lot to like try to enjoy it, because it's hard, and I think we've been like failing to a lot of things, but I'm happy with the fact that like pulled me through and tried. We won this game today.
Perfect. Well, Trymbi, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck in the next round. Obviously,
Appreciate it.
we'll be rooting for you as always, especially as Europeans, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, hopefully I get to talk to you again soon in the next few days. For now, have some good rest.
Thank you.
Gonna be needing the next 2 days of rest
Yeah,
as
of
well.
course, yeah.
And yeah, I again wish you good luck and hopefully see you soon.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.